Hey guys, it's Drew again. We all like to have choices, but is there a point where too many choices is just too many? I realized that I have 6 different cards, all from different companies selling different products, all produced in the same years. It gave kids choices of what company they wanted to go to when they wanted a card of their favorite player. You want to see what year I'm talking about? Well, let's check it out. Now, we're all familiar with the bubblegum wars, the early 50s where Topps and Bowman were duking it out for kids' pennies and nickels, trying to figure out who was going to come out on top to be the king of the castle when it comes to collecting cards. And ultimately, of course, Topps won, and from 1957 on, they were it when it came to bubblegum cards for quite a while. But there were other companies using the same tactic of printing cardboard pictures of baseball players as well as other things and packaging it with their products and help entice and sell their products. And we're very familiar with this stuff. And that continued all the way on and still today. I mean, there's Nabisco and slushies and all sorts of different things that we as kids went and got. And this goes all the way back. Well, I realized that in one specific year, I have 6 different cards of different sets that were produced all in the same year. And I kind of thought, was this like the ultimate year? Now, truth is I didn't do a study on this. I didn't see which year has the most sets outside of Topps and Bowman. But I realized that in this one year, there is quite a plethora, we'll say, and I happen to have 6 of them. This isn't exhaustive, and I know there's other years with other ones, but this is the one I wanted to show you. So the year, 1954. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go, and I'm just going to look at cards. I mean, that's what this channel is about, is talking about cards and looking at cards. So I picked 6 different cards from 6 different sets. And to be honest, this was kind of tough. And if you guys know me, you know what my favorite set is, which happens to be a 1954. But I picked a specific card to show you as an example from this set. Maybe you'll learn something, maybe you know all this stuff, but tell me which set, when we're all done, you think is the best, or what image you like, or why you don't like, and it's okay. Let's just have a conversation about it. So let's go over and check out those 6 cards. Now, as I already stated, we know about Topps and Bowman, so I did include a Topps and a Bowman. So I started with my 1954 Bowman Pee Wee Reese card. Of course, Pee Wee Reese being one of my guys, I had to show that. And, this is one of those sets that some people really love, and some people not so much. It's kind of maybe a letdown or a little bit different from the 1953 success, but I think it's still great. I think there's good images. There's still good color in it. It's not quite as the vibrant as some of the 1953 Bowman, but I still think they did a good job, and it was still a good attempt. However, I'm not sure if it really holds up to what Topps came out. So there's the Bowman that I have. Next is the Topps, and I picked a big one because I don't show it off much, but I'm still happy to have it. So, of course, 1954 Topps. Here's a great example of a Hank Aaron rookie card. And this is just a great set. I mean, honestly, this is one of my favorite backs of all sets, Topps. I love the green on it. I love the cartoons. It sort of includes everything. It's got some of the stats, a little write-up. And I just think 1954 Topps has some of the best backs. And, of course, a great rookie run between the Aaron, the K-Line, and the Banks. And just a beautiful set. Unfortunately, it's missing some of the players, but like Mantle and Musial, but there's still a lot of firepower in the 1954 Topps, and I had to show that one off. So there's my 1954 Topps example. Next is a set that was out for 3 years, including 1954, and I only have one example from it, and it happens to be 1954, and that would be the Redman Tobacco. And this is a Carl Erskine, and this one's signed. This is the only one I have, and this was actually a gift sent to me. So again, thank you so much, Tony, for sending me this a long time ago when he realized I didn't have one. But as you're familiar with these, they came with a tab, and you could rip the tab off to get free stuff. This one is without tab, but I'm fine with it. I think it's a good image. It's not for everybody. There's something on the back, including a 40, but I didn't know that was back there. But anyway, but it's still a great card. There's a lot of good colors and a good variety of players, and it included a few different years, including 54. So that's my 1954 Redman. The next one would be from a hot dog set, and that would be the 1954 Wilson Franks. And a lot of people love this set. I really enjoy it. I think it's a quirky set. It's not easy. They're not cheap by any means. But, I love the hot dogs that they put the image right on there. Some people have accused it that maybe it looks like a vendor chucking a pack of hot dogs at the player's head. But I think it's a great example of mid-50s advertising. And as far as my Erskine goes, I love this card. I love the facsimile signature, the blue. It's very sort of similar to some other Topps and Bowman feel, and but I love this card, love this set, and so there's the 1954 Wilson Franks. Next is one of my most recent pickups, and this is from Potato Chips, the 1954 Dan D. And I was very specific in wanting this card. I've got the Gil Hodges from it, and I've realized, and this is kind of a by the way if you want to know more about me, I really, really, really enjoy pictures with clouds in the background. I don't know why. I just really gravitate towards them, and that's one of the reasons I really like this card. But the Gil Hodges, so this came in a pack of Potato Chips. Typically there's grease stains on them. This one is pretty clean overall. I mean, it's got some a little bit of staining on it, but there's a waxy buildup on the cards themselves to protect them from the potato chip wax, but there were still some stains in there. But love this card. So that's the Dan D Potato Chips from 1954, and there's my Gil Hodges. And of course, last but not least, if you guys know me, you know I'm going to show this, and I had to do this as a representative, but the 1954 Red Heart Dog Food, one of my favorite, if not my favorite set, and I picked the Stan Musial. Absolutely love this set, have the complete set. I've done many videos, I've talked ad nauseum about them, and I love to talk about it, show it off, and but just the beautiful color on it, the color match between the Cardinals and the background with him, you know, really the red, the blue, or the green, you can't go wrong. I just love the set. I've talked to a number of collectors and other guys with channels and viewers that have talked about them looking to get this set or building this set or have completed this set, and it just thrills me. I love the 1954 Red Heart set, and what better card to show off than the 1954 Stan Musial as the example of it. So there you go. So there you have it. 6 different cards, 6 different sets selling different products. You've got potato chips, tobacco, bubble gum, hot dogs, and dog food. I mean, it's quite an array of different things, but obviously companies knew the power of advertising to kids to try to get moms to buy those wieners, to get their dog to eat that kind of dog food because they wanted their favorite player. So which one do you like? I mean, they're all different. There's very good variety, but great players, great runs, and I'm just really happy to show them off. So I appreciate you guys coming along as always, and until next time, you guys be good.